Welcome to Kenton Teaches. Enjoy the video.
You begin by creating the persistent parts, a data directory, credentials, and the runtime. Once done, pull the official SQL image or install the engine. Make sure Docker or the package manager has adequate CPU and RAM. Next, export DB user, DB pass, DB name as environment variables so credentials never live in code. Then map a host port to 5432 and mount the data directory. This guarantees data, survives container restarts, and lets you start the service immediately. You now initialize and configure the database for real use. Start the container with a restart policy, mounted volume, and the end vars you set. Once the server is listening, connect with a client and create roles and the initial schema. Then run migrations or seed data so the app has consistent structure. After that, tune key settings, max connections, shared buffers, checkpoint timeout to match your memory and workload, because default values often hamper performance under even modest load. You finish by verifying operation and locking down the system. Start monitoring metrics and logs, run smoke tests to confirm read and write paths, and trigger a backup to validate your snapshot process. Make sure TLS is enabled and firewall rules restrict IPs to authorized hosts. Rotate DB pass on a schedule, and enable automated snapshots with periodic test restores. If something goes wrong, check logs for startup errors first. Corruption, permission, or port conflicts are the common culprits.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if this video was helpful.